AdNews is back at Mlab2014. We've seen loads of new technologies here this week, but how do marketers actually use what they've learned and what they've seen to decide how they spend their budgets and what they invest their money in?
Clearly the discussion we have is where do we invest our money? And in digital, social media, we invest close to 20%. So clearly to have people from my leadership who take a decision on the investment, absolutely critical to have the right discussion when we are back to the office.
I think a lot of it is primarily in the digital space. I think particularly for a company like ARN and its suite of brands, a lot of it is in the entertainment brand space. And there's a real transition happening in the whole industry around the type of content that's being produced on air and a lot of that content that's being produced in the digital space.
It's like this. I think it's a matter of technology and seeing the numbers that some of this new technology delivers. I'm very keen to work with new companies and new ideas. I guess it's just a matter of whether or not they're ready to deliver the numbers that we need to actually hit our campaign KPIs.
I think for us, the vast majority of our investment still is in mass reach traditional media and then the digital platform we have. I think the opportunity here today is really to see where things might go so that as they start to go there, we can be early adopters in that.
For the main products, the budgets are big enough even in these days. We can try different channels and through a lot of these media you can get a lot more cost-effective reach, so it'll be a lot more fragmented the way we spend now, but I think generally it's moving towards less spending on media and more spending on content and PR stunts and stuff that's going to engage an audience.
Well, Amex is about testing new stuff. I think as long as we continue to concept and prototype and work with new technologies.
The opportunities are there, we just have to reach and grab them. So for us it's really going to be focusing on how many more resource we need to implement some of these great things we've seen today and be ready for 2020 because it's here now.